thank you, and thank you for tuning in to another fabulous, or at least I think it's going to be a fabulous episode of SCORCH'S PFG-TV. Hell yeah!
You never know what's lurking around the corners.
No, you never know. Our pal Meghan is here. You say hi to Meghan, everybody. Hi, Meghan. Our bud Mike Snow behind the board over there. Mike, you moved your location. I don't know.
He's got a new house these days. It's freaking me out.
So I can see everyone's beautiful face and not just Raiden's ass.
Well, see, that's cool.
I don't find anything wrong with Raiden's ass, but you know, it sounds perverted when I say that out loud. I just never realized.
Yeah, really, because he's a 16-year-old child. Good job.
Okay, thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, okay. I'm kind of I'm intrigued by the start of this show already. I can tell this is going to be a good one today. You know how I know it's going to be a good show? Because we were going to call it the avoiding things that are easily avoided or something like that episode.
Yeah.
But then I realized as I was looking back, I'm like, you know what? We did something like that like 7 weeks ago.
It feels strangely familiar.
So today we're going to talk about weird foods that are like the worst rated foods in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And you said you might know of some.
Oh, yeah. I know some pretty weird
One of them was something they feed your kids, man. Chicken a la king.
Yeah, who eats that?
Who eats chicken a la king? So we're going to talk about that in a little while.
Yeah.
Also, we've got some effed up facts coming up.
Yeah.
I got a game called Marvel or Bond Villain. Ooh. So it's either going to be a Marvel comic villain or a James Bond villain.
I'm going to really suck at this.
Mike, look at Mike's killing the cocktails. You got a shot to do too. So
yeah,
Mike is like 14 drinks in. I don't know if you've been counting, but he's been.
This would be 2, thank you.
Yeah,
and they're twisted tea half and halves. Don't act like I'm sitting over here drinking 40s all day.
That's not yet. That's coming up soon.
In a bag.
So let's call Mike up here. And you know who else I want to call up here today?
Who would you like to? We have so many cups.
I would love to call up Raiden's parents because it would be.
Are you going to be embarrassed if your parents come up here, Raiden?
Come on up here, you guys.
Too late.
Come on up here, guys. Hold on.
You know, you can go a little bit slower and make it look like we're in a bigger arena, for Christ's sakes.
Well, Mike just came in hot, and he's like, whoa.
Well, that's because I'm a gazelle. I got told I look like a gazelle.
Come on in.
I got told
because it was cold
like
as F out, and I ran to the door.
Come on and grab yourself a shot. I don't even know what it is. What are these shots, first
These are spicy dill pickle shots.
Okay. So today for the opening shot, first of all, I want to say something to Benjamin and
the
Curtises.
Because every week they are kind enough to bring Raiden here to do the show.
Yeah.
And because Raiden, it started with Benjamin emailing me saying, my son does this in his school.
We were still
Long-time
2
fan.
places ago, wasn't it?
Yep.
1 place.
7 places.
Yeah,
this is like Mrs. Snow's. I lose count after 3 or 4 of them.
There's only 4, thank you.
Okay, there's only 4 places the show's been too.
Counting.
Yes.
And counting.
But you guys,
no
you sent me in some information, and now you bring them here every week, and it's just cool, and we appreciate you guys. So
And they're great.
So you know what? Give it up.
Huge supporters from the beginning.
Give it up for the Curtises. Yes.
Give it up for the Curtises.
Kathy and Benjamin.
And for those in the chat room, wait a second, I'm gonna beat you chat room guys to it.
Oh no.
They're half the crowd usually. So
Yes.
if you know what, can you put them down and cheer for yourself?
It doesn't matter if they're half the crowd, though. They're the loudest ones in the crowd because they are not afraid to
half the crowd, but all the fun.
And you know who else I want to put this opening shot out to?
Yeah, I know.
I want to put the opening shot out to Colin Mockery.
Oh yes.
And to Brad Sherwood.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
and Mark from Brick House, where we do the show. Give it up for
Come on
Brick
in,
House.
Mark. Come on in, buddy. Yep, come on.
But last week, the reason we didn't do the show was because last week we're all hanging out at this point at the Colin Mockery.
Yes.
We're busy. We're doing
just
stuff.
walk in front of us. Don't
That's
worry
okay.
about nothing.
I told him to come on. He's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. Hey, invite
So
more
Everybody
people,
knows
would you?
Mark.
So, but was that not one of the just a fun show, wasn't it?
That was absolutely one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
And they were so awesome to hang out with.
They were good. And what happened afterwards, it was the nicest thing. The guy Ethan called, he got a hold of me. He said, look, we want you guys to meet Colin and Brad. And we figured it was going to be a meet and greet.
Like that was a thing. Like I thought all these people were going to be there. We were going to roll through, take a picture, shake a hand. Whatever, high five.
But in essence, the Pablo Center cleared out.
Yeah,
and
totally.
It was
just
it was us.
It was us just standing there
Hanging
on
out,
stage.
you know, so
So
you
We're
guys
talking about inappropriate things.
Yeah.
You guys,
way inappropriate.
thank you guys. Ethan, Colin, Brad, thank you.
Thank you.
Curtises, thank you.
Mark, you want half my shot?
SCORCH'S PFG-TV, the Brick House, thank
I'm
you.
gonna drink half and give it to you right now. Ooh.
What the crap was that?
Whoa.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Ooh, it actually was really good.
Actually, that doesn't even get a Mike Snow.
No, that was not that bad.
Vodka,
Yeah, that was not that bad.
It was really
Very good.
Okay,
Thank you.
All right,
thank you guys. Give it up for
Sorry,
yourselves.
Kathy.
There you go. Mark, thank you, man. Oh,
Okay.
wow, so what was that?
Wow.
That was vodka and
Pickle juice that I made myself.
because
Thank
I love
you
you.
very
I love
much.
your pickles.
And jalapeno juice. Because, what's better than
It was so good.
juice?
It was so good.
What kind of vodka was it? I didn't see what you got.
I chose
Stoli?
Grey Goose.
Great.
Oh,
Goose.
good
I
for
chose
you.
Grey
Nice.
Goose,
It was
yes.
very smooth. It was very.
That was the intention because
Hey,
I didn't want Mike Snow to go like,
Speaking, before we go any further, speaking of drinking and stuff like that, myself and Mike and a couple other people now have this new business going on called divebarlocator.com.
Oh man.
You should do yourselves a favor and get the app. Right now, it's really cool. Go to divebarlocator.com. Something's going to pop down. It's going to say install. You install the app just like that. Boom, you got the app as well. Here's a little bit on divebarlocator.com.
Yeah.
please hold.
No, we got
Never
it.
have a heads up for crying out loud.
Remember, don't drink and
He's
drive.
25 drinks in.
Thank you for the heads up.
Thank you for the heads up.
You want to do some effed up facts first
Yeah,
thing in the
I
show
do.
today? How about some effed up facts? There you
Let's
go.
hear it.
85% of people do this every time they are in a car.
Floss their teeth.
And, Mike does.
Fart.
No. Mike, you floss your teeth though while you drive all the time.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Depend. I mean, because usually I'm. eating.
I see one of the Curtises picking their nose. I'm not gonna say which one it is.
Whoa.
Not
First he was saying beating the mead, so,
singing.
Oh, all the time.
85%? I feel like that's low, right?
I feel like
Don't you
we're
think
on.
it's more than that?
I forget what TV show it was. Anyway.
Speaking of music, employees are less likely to make mistakes at work if music is playing in the background.
Yeah. One time my workplace had no music. That,
See, I think that's wrong.
yeah.
Do you remember the
horrible.
conversation with Chris when I worked at a place? We actually had to have a committee
About what you can play,
to
what you can't
vote
play.
on what music could be played at what time,
No.
and we had to change it every hour.
No.
So everyone felt well.
Oh, I see. Because then you can't,
Yeah.
screamo when the banjo girl is
When
like,
my-
it's hurting my feelings.
When myself and Mike went to pick up the new motorhome,
Oh yeah.
there was a country station playing.
Oh, and it made you slap a guy.
Oh, but first of all, no offense, but
Squirts loves
they
country.
were a little bit late getting to us, so I was stuck there listening to this country station.
Strike two.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
But then on the way home, I want to give kudos to a radio station in that area, in the Wausau area. This radio station is called Big Cheese 107.9.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something, you guys. As a guy that's had 40 plus years in radio, I loved, can I go to one? Thank you. Big Cheese 107.9, I loved your station. What I didn't love, I'm on there. What I didn't love was, I'm watching stage directions.
Let me do my job, please. Continue the show.
What
while
I
do my
didn't
job.
love was when the disc jockey said, "Oh, by the way, this Sunday it's going to be 40 below zero without the wind chill factor." And I was like, "What the crap
That's
is
not
that?"
his fault.
No, but I just didn't want to hear that. But really, really, really good station.
That is a weird thing to complain about. Can I just throw that out there? That's a really weird thing
As
to
a
complain
former
about.
radio guy and as a guy that hates the cold, I don't want to hear anybody say it's going to be 40 degrees below zero.
It's a fact. It was 40 below zero.
We hit
So stupid.
We hit like 20 below the other day, and then it got up to 36. So that's 56 degrees warmer.
And you know what happened on 36? Everyone is going, oh, damn, it's warm out. Well, yeah,
I
no,
didn't.
36 is not warm.
No, I didn't.
but
I got in
compared
the
to-
house, and me and Tongo were like, "It's so effing cold out." I don't know what these people
I am so ready.
to hit the road.
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah,
Like this weather is.
Bye, boys.
I'm over it.
yeah.
Time to roll.
So what's
A few more
happening
things
is
to get in place, and
what's happening is this motorhome. We're getting it. What do you call it? Stickered.
yeah, we're gonna get it all wrapped and decaled.
Shrink wrapped. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do a full wrap or what.
Can I go to 2 again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here having a conversation
Yeah, I know,
with you.
and I'm like, Megan's here. Dude.
But I'm kind of giving out, so, you know.
Yep. So we're going to get it shrink wrapped, and it's going to be, so people are going to see, traveling the United States of America, the divebarlocator.com mobile home.
Mobile.
Okay.
Got it.
And once again, I want to go on the record as saying this, and this show is not meant to talk about dive bar locators. This is just one of those things. We've spoken to every bar that's gotten on so far, and a shit ton of bars have gotten on so far, and more are coming every single day. We want you to understand there are other people, and we love these guys. We have no problem with them. They do reviews. You will not see a review from myself or Mike or Megan or any of us on divebarlocator.com.
Right.
That's not what it's about.
Right.
When we've explained to the bar owners and they've agreed with us, you know what? I may love your bar and say this bar is the best. Somebody else can come in and hate your freaking bar and then say we suck and then say you suck, and that's the end of two relationships.
Right.
No. Go into we're just telling you these are places.
Make your own review.
Yep. All we are going to do is we're going to highlight where the places are. We're
Let you know what's out there.
We're going to be doing the Dive Drive 5. Okay, and a few times a day, we're going to be putting up videos of 5 bars that we stopped at.
Interesting, yeah.
Now we're not going to say, hey,
Not
look.
necessarily bars we liked.
Yep, we're not going to say anything. Hey,
Just
today
people that are out there.
Today we stopped in Pompano Beach, Florida, at this bar. Check it out.
Yeah.
If you're in Pompano Beach, stop there. And we also, while we're in Florida, we stopped at this bar here. Boom. We're not saying anything about it. We're not saying anything about the drinks. We're not saying anything about the food. If you want to know about it, if it's on the drive,
Draw your own conclusion.
well, if it's on the Dive Drive 5, it's going to be on divebarlocator.com.
Yeah.
You can find out, you can leave your own reviews, and that's all up to everybody else but us.
Got it.
We don't want it to be like that. We want it to be just, what we're explaining to people, we are doing like a Yellow Pages
Oh, sure. Yes.
for bars.
But yeah, so it's more than just, hey, here's their address.
Yeah.
They're in total control of
you
the
can see
pictures. They
menu
want to put their
items.
menu up
Sure.
every day, whatever.
Yeah.
It is dedicated to small bars
Yep.
and local music.
No change. Remember, dive bar, the slogan is, where being a dive bar don't mean shit. And that's true because, you know what, a lot of people think, oh, it's a dive bar shit, but no. Being a dive bar just means it's a cool bar that's got cool bar foods, cool bar games, great drink specials. Since we've been doing it, I've come across a lot of bars that, frankly, I can't wait to go hit. We've seen some bars, pinball bars, where there's nothing but pinball machines. Taco bars. We saw one that had free pizza Friday.
Yes, that's over in Wausau, isn't it?
Free Pizza Friday was
Yeah.
over that way. Yep.
Yep.
So I mean, those are the bars. Some of the ones that we've seen. Now the ones that we have on, we went to a new one the other day. Mike fell in love with it because they have a shrimp buffet. Is that what it is? All you can eat shrimp.
Yes, all you can eat shrimp at where?
It's called Repeats.
Repeats in Arkansas, Wisconsin.
That's a real thing.
That's a real thing. All you can eat on Wednesdays?
What is it, like shrimp cocktail cold with a...
Good question. We'll figure that out.
The funny
Sunday
thing-
they have an all-you-can-eat buffet in the morning,
And we're
which
not-
Fatty
this-
here will be attending.
We're not saying, hey, this is a great. We're not giving a review of Repeats.
No, but that's very intriguing.
But we're just
No.
explaining this.
Just gonna say.
This is one of the places I went to. Believe it or not, I first went to Repeats with Jim Davis from Davis Dogs.
Yes.
And we went for breakfast, and we drank breakfast,
Oh, well, why wouldn't you?
of course.
Yeah.
But I went there, and the girl that was bartending, knew of me and knew of the TV show and knew of Mike.
I was going to say, don't lie. She said, you're Mike Snow's friend.
No, that's what I said. She
Well,
know,
that's your old stomping grounds, right?
but she knew of
Yeah,
Mike from
Dirtland.
one of his charities he works with,
Oh, well,
which
good
is
for
what,
you.
Mike? Tell the charity.
It is Hope for You and Hope for Heroes. It is to spread mental health awareness.
Yep. So she knew of Mike. And so the other
Thank you, by
day,
the way.
and here's the way it goes. The other day, the same way it went with Red Granite in Merrill.
Merrill.
Okay, we were aiming for this place called Plaza's Pub in Merrill.
In Merrill, we were just having a...
Yeah,
when I say we, I say me. I
Yeah.
was having a super
Bad
horrible
day. One of Mike's days.
One of my meltdown days.
But we were driving by this place. We drove by Red Granite. And
I just said,
Mike
hey,
said,
you
should I
wanna
bang
whip
a
shitty?
Huey? Yep. And I said, you know what? Me being me, man, maybe, well, I don't know, maybe, yeah, no. But we banged the Huey. And we went back there. And we fell in love with it. Bang the Huey. Okay, that's a New England thing. Bang the Huey.
It's making me really uncomfortable.
Whip a
inside.
shitty,
Yeah.
bang a Yui is the
I-
same
I
thing as whip a
understand what-
shitty.
I mean,
But we went back
get
there,
it, but
and we're
it's
so glad we did. And ironically enough, the girl that was bartending that night, we went back a second time to finalize the deal.
True love.
No. We went back a second time. The girl's name is Heather. And I said, Heather, do me a favor. Write down the name of the bar that you and your husband or you and your ex or whatever. So she wrote down the name of the bar. I'm like, holy crap, how ironic is this? Her bar that she owns is Plotz's Pub.
Oh.
The one that we were aiming
That you're
for
going
that
to.
first
Sure.
time.
Wow. Small
So
world.
it's a small world. Merrill's got a bunch of great bars, and dive bar locators are hitting a lot of them. But that's how it happened.
Giddy up.
So we just the other day we were driving around, and Mike said, "You want to go? Hey, you know what? We were an hour and 21 minutes away from Repeats on a business meeting. You know, and what are you laughing at?
On a
On a business meeting, yeah."
A little
Business meeting.
That's
Sorry, I'm trying
believe
to
it or
keep up
not,
with the chat
that's
room
not
today.
even one full piece of business these days. Ever since I got sick.
Ooh, interesting. Ooh.
But it was a good business meeting. We ended up stopping there, and we're going to end up with a bunch of other places, like when we went to Mr. Sticks in La Crosse.
Yeah.
It's happening that way,
We
and
did the
that's the way
full-
it's going to be when we go all the way across the country,
Full charged?
fully charged.
Fully charged.
Fully charged was in
Marinette,
Marinette,
Wisconsin.
and it was the first place we went in Marinette, which they brought up a really good point. Okay, and we're going to get off a dive bar locator right after this.
Sorry, this is
No, that's-
that exciting.
No,
about-
but
I
they
mean,
brought up a really good point. When we went to Marinette, Wisconsin, okay, I said to the guy, Joe, who was the bartender, I explained to him that dive bar locators is kind of a offshoot or a takeoff on weed maps. And he goes, oh my God, we want on. Because think about all the people that come through here from Illinois and Minnesota
Michigan.
and Wisconsin
To
that
go
go
get-
through that part of,
Yeah.
of
That's I
Wis-
mean that's our normal
Yep.
route.
to go through Wisconsin
Yeah.
to go to Michigan.
Right. Yeah.
Smart move. It turns out that the owner of that bar is the head of the Tavern League of that area.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
yeah.
lots of good things
Yeah,
happen. So
yeah, for
anyway, divebarlocator.com. Look it up.
Yes.
Yep. 85% of people have burnt their mouth on pizza.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love to have a bite of
The worst. The worst
until
is the
it's-
cheese burn on the roof of the
Yeah,
mouth.
and then you
The
just
worst.
it would heal if you just stopped tonguing it, but you just
It's funny how many things you tongue when they get
Oh
hurt.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. For sure.
3,000 people have ended up in the ER after tripping over a laundry basket.
That sounds like something you would do.
I fell twice this past
This
week.
is why I'm saying a
Oh my
laundry basket
gosh.
seems very
I fell
dangerous.
twice this
That's
past
what. That's another reason I'm ready just to get out of here.
I didn't even realize.
So you could fall in.
I didn't realize there was
If
an
he falls in sand, I'm leaving his ass.
There was an Amazon delivery driver that was there the other day when I fell. I didn't even see her.
Oh God, you
Mike
should have
said,
seen her
you didn't
face.
see her drop off the package? I'm like, no, Mike, I was falling on the GD.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to
she
get
probably
him
burned out of
and
there.
and Tongo into the. I didn't even know he was out there. I just was like opening the door. I opened the door and he's laying on the ground. Yeah. So I'm trying to get Tongo in the.
I'm
fucking
sipping my
motorhome.
fly. Oh, it was just a mess. No, because of Tongo.
So effed up facts, huh?
Yep.
How about that?
Now, let me ask you this, and I will take this to heart, although it won't change my opinion, but I'll take it to heart. 35% of women say it is a huge turnoff when a guy works on his tan too much.
Too much? Yes, absolutely.
Do you think I work on my tan too
What
much?
is too much? See, that's a.
Like, I don't look overly tan when I'm tanned, right? Like,
You
I
don't look like a piece of leather.
and I don't look like an orange. Like, when I go to the tanning bed, I don't look orange either.
Well, the orange is from the squeeb you put on you.
We
The
can't
brown
see
squeeb.
when you're saying, we can't see what you're doing. So,
Okay,
you know,
I'll do it for him. Mike said, squeeb. You put on you.
look that one up. Squeeb.
I might have to.
How do you spell that, Mike?
Squeeb. That's an SQUEEB.
Okay, I'm going to give you one more effed up fact. And I have a problem with this. I have a huge problem with this, and I probably shouldn't because I don't have a woman in my life. But 30% of women have changed their hairstyle without telling their significant other. I've got a huge, huge bitch about that. I'm glad Mike said, give me some emotion when we went to sound check.
Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah, because I've got
I'm
emotion.
confused. What just happened?
Because I've got emotion on this.
so he's yelling at me.
I do, not for you, because I have nothing to do. If you're with somebody, if you're with a guy or a girl, and they get a change in their appearance without discussing it with you, that's wrong to me. That's
I don't
wrong.
agree with
Me and Mike talked about this the other day. I had an ex that never wore makeup. Mike said that he had an ex that didn't wear makeup. When she put on makeup,
Horrible.
she looked totally different. It was not her. They looked better than that. Don't do that.
But I never said anything because
Y'all are shallow.
no.
Y'all are shallow.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't say you all because
Excuse me.
Hold
Mike,
on,
camera
hold
one,
on.
camera one, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching SCORCH'S PFG-TV. I am shallow.
Thank you for
As
admitting that.
I am, you walk into the water in the ocean and it's not even touching the bottom of your foot. I am white sand shallow. Openly and admittedly, and look at Raiden agrees. He's back there.
Yeah, he's like, finally,
Today's
finally.
the last day Raiden's getting a paycheck, but that's okay.
Stop.
I am 100% shallow, but I'm true to myself.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
This
you.
is why you're not in a relationship.
Thank you. My camera too.
Shame on you.
You know,
Hold on,
now,
go back.
now keep it at camera one.
For real, though. Shame on you.
Why? No, that's not.
Do you ever think about another person?
Sure.
There's almost, what would
Hang on
you
a
say,
sec.
like
Hold on,
90%
hold on.
of people have
Hey,
no,
let me-
he
let
does
me-
not think of another
Hang on a
person.
second. Let me go back to your first question. I said sure I do, but
Person, no.
yeah. Do I? You know what, Mike? Do I think about another person? Probably.
Never.
Probably 3 in my life.
I will
Your
have to
mother,
say Bobby
your
comes
dog,
in.
and Mike.
Nope.
The dog.
No.
Here's the ranking
Can we do
Let's-
this?
in my life.
Put it out there,
Hold
Snow.
on. This is the ranking in our home.
Oh.
Scorch. Mom, Bobby.
Yeah.
Tongo.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Are you sure? Because I'm thinking the Amazon delivery driver probably squeezes in there
No,
now.
you should have seen her face.
Don't they bring
It
the
was
wraps?
fucking-
So I'm thinking
Yeah, but
Amazon is
they're
probably
coming to
higher
me.
than you,
They're coming
Mike.
to me. All right, back to you.
And we're keeping other people off the game for certain reasons.
Sorry, Raiden. He's keeping you off the
Yes.
game this time.
Yes. I don't care.
Thank you, Mike. Mike wouldn't say that to me. So anyway, wow.
Okay.
Hey, you know who I want to say thanks to? And Mike, if you have something, you do. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't make a difference. I want to say thanks to a couple of companies that have been with us from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say thanks to
Mike's got this.
Calm and Collected Cannabis Company in Chippewa Falls. You know
Yeah.
what? I saw something about Minnesota.
I did too.
Did you see that finally?
Yeah.
So Minnesota legalized cannabis 2 years ago. Now, mind you, other than the Indian reservations, it's not the first legal dispensary in Minnesota now, they say, is 2026.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
So-
but there's so many regulations that they.
So, but
And is it
why-
gonna be
No, it's all because
legit?
of the. It's all because of the farm to. It's all because of the seed to sale.
Yeah, seed to
That's all.
sale
This
thing.
they're saying each company has to grow it, and it's going to take that long to
In
grow.
that state, you can't transport it across state lines.
But to me,
yeah,
that's
right.
bogus. To me,
And is it just going to be THCA?
but to me, the whole thing is, if you legalize something 2 years ago, you don't wait 3 years to
you're ready.
give people their chance to
Right.
go do it.
Calm and collected.
And Calm and Collected now,
They're ready.
They're smart. Calm and
Yep.
Collected, they've got THCA for you, okay? Calm and Collected has got, and they've got a bunch of different kinds of THCA. They're ready for when it becomes legal out here. Is it going to be in my lifetime? I would like to think so. But no matter when, they're going to be ready for it. And they're going to be open because they have one of the best shops in this area without a doubt.
100%.
They've got wraps. They've got merchandise. They've got a waiting room, which is there when it's going to be a dispensary. That's
Yep.
where the waiting room's going to be. You can go in. You can get scales. You can get all sorts of kits.
Lighters.
Kits of, like, you got somebody that is new at this, get them a kit.
Yeah.
You've got somebody that is experienced at this stuff, get them a kit. You don't know what the right bud, the right flower that you want, go in, talk to Stacy and Tim. They're going to hook you up. So
I'm actually needing to go maybe next week to come and collect it. So
Okay.
if you would like to join me, I
I
have a
might.
friend that needs to have some assistance. And
I might,
said,
okay.
just the people to help you would be come
okay,
and collect it.
yep. And you know who else is cool? Chris Powell and Edina Realty.
Yeah, it is all right.
We've seen Edina Realty signs.
Chris Powell.
Myself, as we're on our rides every day, going to all these bars and stuff, Edina Realty is everywhere. Chris is doing really well for himself. Chris has got people working with him, working under him, working over him. If you're in the area, which is the Chippewa area, Eau Claire area, and you are looking for a home, go to Edina Realty. Say, you know what? I want to deal with Chris Powell. Okay. And Chris will hook you up. He's the man. Chris Powell, thank you for being part of SCORCH'S
Sell it in a
PFG-TV.
Chris, yes.
You know what else I want to make mention of? Because I did a Facebook feedback we're going to do next week. You know who replied to Facebook feedback? Mike Decker from Mad Computers.
Oh, Mike
Give it up for
Decker.
Mike Decker.
Mike Decker, don't have that one.
Yep, Mike
Stored,
is, no, that's okay. Mike was one of the first original sponsors, family members of the show as well. So there you go. Oh, well, Dion Shilka, you can't. Dion, I saw something
Shilka.
from.
Mike loves it. He's like, I got Shilka flooring.
I saw something
Got the
from
three biggies.
Tori's ice fishing thing, right?
They're racing.
Ice racing.
Shilka is
So close.
he's a racer. They race quads on the ice. That's
No, really?
That's
Two?
a four-wheeler.
Going
yeah.
to.
Thank you. That's okay.
Yep. And
Yes, Shilka
he's
does
big.
ice racing, yeah.
He's big into that.
That tracks.
I'm serious.
I'm dead. I understand.
Tracks on.
Tracks on.
Tomorrow they're racing on Lake Eau Claire in Augusta. If you would like to see Dion, you go there. And then ask him about his flooring.
We may just have to have
We have to do that.
There you go.
Meeting.
Meeting.
So I got a question for you. And I was
Please.
thinking about this the other day when I was driving by a house, because we drove by, I want to say it would have been maybe Appleton, Wisconsin.
Wow, you went far.
It was a beautiful, beautiful area. There was one area
It's over by Green Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was one area we drove by, and I'm pretty sure it was Appleton.
Sure.
And I saw all these nice, beautiful mansion-type
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah.
And I thought of the question of when you were a kid, what made you think somebody is richer than you? What made you think somebody had money?
As a kid?
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
were a kid.
Oh, I'll wait.
Oh no, go. I want to hear it.
We had a kid that had a fort built. Like his parents built him this 3-story fort thing in the back of his yard.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pile of shit, but
It was
they were
up
rich.
his own house.
in my mind,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
rich.
See, this is a hard question for me because
Because she grew up
I grew
yacht
up
life.
rich.
Yacht life.
Did you really? Yeah.
I'm still rich.
Yacht life.
So
Ooh, can we go back to what we talk about at home?
my answer to that would be, yeah, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. No, we all had nice teeth. Grew up rich.
Wow. You know, I knew somebody was rich if they had a swimming pool, built-in swimming pool in their yard.
How about a built-in swimming pool in their home?
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Did you have a built-in swimming pool in your house? Did you really? That house where your parents live now has a built-in swimming pool in it?
So how about them effed up
No.
baths?
Come on, I'm being honest with you. That house that you showed me that your parents live in, that has an indoor pool in it?
Would you judge me?
No, I'm asking
Are
you
you
a
looking
question.
at me differently? Are
No,
you
I want
Why
to
does it-
go. I want to
why
go.
does a question
I
do you
want to go
always turn
swimming at.
into
I
this?
want to go
Just
swimming
answer
at
the
9
frickin'
o'clock.
question,
Does it have
lady.
a swimming pool in it? Does it really? My friend Jack's house used to have a swimming pool in it, and they turned into a
God.
they covered up and turned it into a game room. Did your house? Does it have a swimming pool in it?
My house right now doesn't.
No. Does your mom's house have a swimming pool
I
in
have
it?
chickens in my house.
Does
now.
your mom's house have a swimming pool in it? For real? I'm blown away. I think that's great. Does it really? Well, obviously it does. So I think that's killer, man. Good for you. I used to date a girl in New Hampshire. She lives in New York now. Her name is Erica. Her grandparents had an indoor pool, a huge, like one whole room as an indoor pool.
I know what it is. When you have an indoor pool and a cabana boy. I didn't have a cabana boy. That's real rich.
So
I needed somebody to feed me grapes.
I am 100% blown away. Tell me about tell me about the pool. Tell me
It's
about.
wet.
No. Did your friends have a lot of like? Did you bring friends over to the house?
No, I didn't have friends.
So you weren't
I
allowed.
was the rich kid. I didn't have
You weren't
friends.
allowed to have kids to the pool and whatnot.
No, they all drowned and died.
No, I'm
And
asking
then
you
we
a
were on-
legit
we
freaking
were on
question.
Dateline. Okay, well,
I mean, that's a legit question, right? If you've got an indoor pool,
okay.
I want to know about how your friends handle it. Did you have like friends that wanted to be friends because you had an indoor pool? Around here, we can only use an outdoor pool a month a year.
Fake friends, right? Yeah. Yeah, all my friends are fake. You're my friend, right? I have a lot of fake friends. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me.
Go back to
I'll
the
go
pool
again.
though. So
You just want to go in that pool.
no, I want to know about it because I'm very intrigued by it.
Okay. Turns out I didn't have a pool.
I
But my
did-
friend Megan did.
Okay.
Oh, Megan. Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
That was a waste of time.
Yeah, that was a waste of time. Well, I can't believe you have a pool in your house. Wow,
Yeah.
that blows me away. Did you learn how to swim in that pool?
No, I learned to swim at the YMCA.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How?
That's how you know you're rich.
No.
You got to pay somebody to teach your kids how to swim.
I want to go back. I'm truly intrigued by it. How deep is it?
6
Oh,
on
so-
one end, 3 on the other.
So is that
Four?
is because I know some place in Florida, South Florida, you can only go 6 feet deep.
Oh,
you
yeah, I
Because
don't
of
know
the
about
water
that.
table.
Because of the water table. Can you go
I
any
don't know
deeper?
about
Oh yeah, huh? Wow,
no.
that's so interesting. Wow,
We lived on a hill,
wow,
so I don't know about water table.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I mean, could we like
Mike,
go
I'm
12
texting
feet?
you. I'm texting you right now to remember she's got money.
I think you knew that.
I had
You
no
know I
idea.
have a
Yacht life.
yacht.
Come on,
yeah.
I
yacht
had
life.
no idea. Mike knows that because you guys are
You've
dating.
been
But
to my summer home.
Ugh.
You've seen this. You know this.
I knew people were rich. Like my friend Jack. I said my friend Jack who had the in-ground pool.
Yeah.
He had any other sauce other than ragu. Okay. Yeah.
If you didn't have ragu, you were rich.
Yeah, ragu is like the cheapest of sauces. No offense to ragu, but yeah, they had any other kind of sauce. When they had ragu, I was like, oh, slumming it, huh, Jack?
Oh, all right. You don't even have to doctor that up.
What foods did you think? Oh my God, why am I rich girl? Why am I eating this?
Okay, so actually, I like to go to friends' houses because they'd have things like that circle bread with
Pita, Syrian bread, pita?
no little circle. It's like sandwich crinkle bread. I think crinkle bread. It's soft and it's circle, about this big, and it's a loaf. And you'd put cheese whiz on it and crumble up chips.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like
yeah.
to go. I mean, I'm like poverty nachos. Yeah.
Can I go to camera one for a second?
Yeah.
This is to my mom, Bobby. She's a goyim. Camera two, please.
Okay, well,
Almost like milk and tea.
Yeah, milk and tea is another thing the Jewish folks will not do. Oh.
yeah. Well,
So, wow, so
yeah.
cheese whiz?
Yeah.
Do you like Velveeta? Do you still like stuff like that?
No, but when you're a kid, well,
Yes,
because
I
we were
love
like
Velveeta
we
and
were
chips
eating,
on
like,
a piece of bread.
prime rib and lobster tails. So you like to go to your friends' houses and have Doritos.
Were you that? Okay, now, I'm asking you sincerely. Tell me
I'm
the
hearing
truth,
you.
okay?
Yeah.
Were you guys really that wealthy that you were eating steak and lobster a lot?
Come on.
No, I didn't know anything.
This is Wisconsin. If they did steak and lobster, it was at Red
I never
Lobster.
knew this about you. Is this true? Yeah.
I don't look like this on a celery diet or on not able to eat diet.
I don't know, man. Wow, I'm
Yeah.
blown away.
I mean, you know.
Wow. Well, then let's go on. This time I'm going to go on the record as saying this. Can I borrow like $50? Hey, rate and laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Rate and laugh. There you go. That's good. It's because you probably had some of that pickle juice drink
Yeah,
you
he was
had.
like, oh shit.
What do you want to talk about? Anything?
Yeah, maybe. I
What
don't
do you
know.
got?
I've been thinking about. Okay, so it's been a hot minute since we've been here, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, has it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
it
weeks.
was
Yes. Actually, 3.
3 weeks ago
yeah, I
today.
think 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
So I believe the last time we were here, we talked about what got you into wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, how about getting out of wrestling? Can you
What
share
about it?
us?
What
Yeah,
made
is that,
what made me get out of wrestling?
yeah, I mean, I think I know that, but maybe everyone else doesn't know that. Is it
I
too
would,
sensitive to talk
no,
about that?
no. Why I got out of wrestling? No.
Yeah.
I would be in wrestling today if I could.
Yep,
There's
I
no
know
doubt.
that.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Are you actually out of wrestling though? Maybe you're not actually.
I would,
out of
I would,
wrestling.
if somebody wanted me to do another match, I
You're
would.
still in.
The last match I
Negative.
went to
Not for this
was with a local group, which
Yeah.
I was just like so disgusted with the whole thing. It was just really
Well-
shittily put together.
Yeah.
To answer your question, the last match I had was when Honky Tonk Man split my head open. Okay. And
Obviously, you didn't bleed out to death.
that just happened to have been the last match I had. There was no other reason. I don't have a reason that I don't do wrestling
What
anymore.
about your patella? Doesn't it have something to do with it?
My broken knee?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure? I
Nope.
thought you were supposed to
Nope.
go and do a thing and then
Nope. When
you busted your whole
when I broke my kneecap, and I broke my kneecap into 6 pieces in 1991 when I lived in Syracuse.
Feels awesome, huh?
I went into the ring with I had a cast on from my ankle to my upper thigh.
Yeah.
And I went into the ring with my cast on. And superstar Richard Byrne, God rest his soul, R.I.P. Superstar Richard Byrne, they had me down on the ground. All of a sudden, he takes my crutches. Boom, boom. Breaks the wooden crutches over. I didn't feel it.
Well, of course, because you have cast on. Yeah, yeah.
So he broke the crutches over my leg. The crowd was going nuts because I'm a
Sure,
bad
yeah.
guy.
Get him.
Here's me looking up at him. Richard,
I need those.
I don't have any more crutches. Ah, fuck.
Cool gig, man, but I really need those to walk.
They went to a CVS and got me metal ones.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So they can do it again the next day.
Oh.
So that's all. So that's the only reason pretty much that I didn't, I would still do it. Like I said, I had a really bad experience with the last time.
Yeah.
If you're an independent wrestling family, let me tell you something, okay? Don't think your shit don't stink, okay?
Oh, is that the problem?
Don't think that you're better than anybody. Talk to people. Talk to everybody. Yeah, I felt like I felt like I was an outsider, which I was, but
Sure,
I wasn't.
but-
You were more of an insider than any of those
Yep.
guys in
Yeah,
the.
but I mean,
and not only
also-
that, I went there at Scorch.
Yeah.
I was going there through the radio station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not treat me like you're wrestling in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, in front
Yeah,
of
like you're some
35 people.
At a bar.
superstar that
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Right.
My God.
right.
I was just
wrestling is
I mean,
what is it?
staged.
Staged, not
it's all
fake.
fake. Yeah, it's all
staged.
fake. Okay, got it.
So,
But,
you know,
I mean, even that. Okay, so good for the small town
Yeah.
thing, whatever.
Oh, I don't
that's
mind
great.
that. That's-
right.
yeah.
However, isn't it all a family? So even if you have that outsider
would
that
think.
comes in, then it's
You would
you're
think.
adding to
And
what we have
I
going
won't
on.
I'm not going to mention the group, but here's what happened that night. Okay, they gave me a spot.
Yeah.
What they call a spot.
Okay.
I was waiting behind the curtain, waiting for that spot.
Yeah.
They never did that spot.
What?
So I went out. They tried to call me in like this.
Okay.
You're off screen, but
Okay. Okay. So here they tried to call
Two
me.
fingers. They made-
tried
they
to
tried
call
to
me
make
in
you
like
double
this.
Made him come
fingers.
with 2 fingers.
Okay.
I'm not working out.
I didn't see them do that.
Yeah.
So when I finally got out there, the referee guy, where the F were you, Baba? Ooh, I was like steaming, saying, "You want to get back into the ring with me for real? Because we'll shoot this thing." Yeah, no, you don't do that. You just don't do
Okay,
that. So,
all right.
so that left a bad taste in my mouth for doing it anywhere around here.
Okay. Sure,
Okay.
Sure.
I have no problem when we travel around. If I end up in Massachusetts again and one of my groups wants me to be
right.
Vito Carlucci
You're
again,
like the
in a
celebrity.
in a heartbeat,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the best thing I ever did was become Vito Carlucci.
Okay.
The best thing in my whole life. It helped me with acting in LA.
Sure.
It just helped me with everything. Vito
Yeah.
Carlucci.
Learning to step out of yourself. Sure.
So that's what happened.
Well,
yeah.
that's interesting.
Yep. Yeah, so I would do it again. Mike, you.
Mike is over there shaking
you
his
do
head.
it again,
Not
right?
a chance.
would I get back in the ring and
Yeah.
actually work a match?
No, not really.
Okay, so what
Nope.
was your gig? He was like the bad guy manager. What are
I was
you?
actually
You were a wrestler.
yeah. I
you were
worked for
in
13 years. Yep.
there. You're like
Yeah, like yeah.
top rope, people's elbow. Okay, well.
No, not the people's elbow.
Yeah, we can't say that.
Top rope.
Well, like, I suppose you on
My
the top
finisher
rope, you're
was
like
the top rope.
You're
Top
like
rope leg
45
drop.
feet in the sky. You're gonna actually kill someone.
Yeah, I was trained by a small person, so I worked like a small person.
Wow, interesting.
We would
what
do
it
the
is.
we would do the Meghan mash. We would do the Raiden
Oh, we're gonna
The
start.
rating rail job.
the Raiden something. Rail
That
job.
sounds
That sounds
perverted.
dirty.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I don't-
dirty for a 16
I don't think
year
he's old enough for
Sorry.
the rail job.
We won't
yet.
rail job you, Raiden.
Yeah, not yet.
The Raiden. No, that's too plain. Raiden. Raiden.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Next week. Stay tuned.
Yeah, next week we'll
Stay
have it
tuned.
next week.
Everybody's gonna have skin
yep,
suit on.
yep,
We're
hell
doing
yeah.
this.
Tell us about the day you bled, Mike.
So this would be the
can't
first
even.
time that I ever actually,
Gigged. Bladed.
Okay. Oh,
planned.
Oh, so you're a newbie. Okay, got it. Yeah.
yeah. So, well, yeah, newbie, but I'd been working for a few years.
Sure.
The deal was I was supposed to get stuffed in the trash can. Someone was supposed to hit me with a chair.
That's a big trash can.
I taped.
Big chair.
Shut the fuck up. I taped my gig into my wristband,
Oh yeah, yeah.
but a little too tight.
Uh-oh.
So I was a split second off, and it
all
was
it takes.
in my head when the dude smashed the trash can.
And
with
your
the
brain
chair,
off. Yeah.
And it really gouged the shit out of my head. The worst part is the fam was in the front row.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The kids
And that's a real
were-
deal.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Whoa.
See, I loved it. My first match as Yasha Stein, this old lady came out of the crowd and hit me with a cane and said, I saw you.
Planned?
No.
Not planned.
I saw you beat up on that girl because I was managing a woman then. And I had to
Okay,
hit
yeah.
her. I had to hit her. She came out. Rah, rah, rah. Oh my God.
Some of the fans.
Yeah, let's hear for the ladies supporting ladies. I like it.
Then I was in Gloucester, Massachusetts, looking up into the stratosphere. It looked like there was a number 106, so it must have been section 106.
Sure.
A rather large gal was sitting up there by herself. Grabbed the mic,
Oh God.
did me. Hey, by the way, fat girl up there, 106, is that how many slices of pizza you ate and that's why you have no friends?
Should we write a book on why you're single? Because the pages
Oh,
just
see
keep
what the
turning.
deal
Hey, you know
is.
what,
You
though?
can be someone you're not.
Being
Sure.
Vito Carlucci was the best thing. I loved being Vito
I loved
Carlucci.
being a heel.
There was one time, I could talk this shit all the time. There was one time in Malden, Massachusetts. This is when I was in my Vito of Vito stages. I had my long black leather jacket, no shirt, my jeans, no black boots. No, I was one of the nasty boys, basically. I was running around the ring. All of a sudden, I didn't even know that it happened. Some kid said, he's the one that spit on you. What? I went into the
knocked out a kid.
No. I went into
good.
I went into the locker room and I had a big lunga in the back of my
Big old
jacket.
lug.
Okay, so here's me walking around the ring, and I'm just walking around the ring, and his friends already pointed him out. I said, oh, by the way, push, boom. I go back to
Where did it hit him? I
hit
gotta
him.
know.
It hit him in the face. I got back to the locker
gotta
room.
know.
I get back to the locker room. The police. No, hang on. The police are in the locker room saying, when you're ready to leave, get us. That kid's dad's in the mob and he wants to kill you. Yep. So Vito Carlucci was, but understand, that's why I had my contract in the WWE,
Yeah.
WWF, because I did that job
Right.
very,
Right.
very well.
Right.
And that's what happens when you're a bad guy.
You're not afraid
When
to
you're
just
a bad
do
guy,
it. Yeah.
you chance getting knifed, you chance getting shot, you chance all that shit happening just to make. Because there's nothing like when you get booed and when you get hissed and when you get shit thrown at you as a bad guy,
Yeah.
you
That's
know
what you
you're
need.
doing
Yeah.
your
Right.
job
Right.
so GD
Right.
well.
Sure.
So yeah, so
I can't even wrap my head around that. Whoa.
I loved it. I had to be a good guy once.
And you were
Okay.
horrible.
Running around the ring, Hey, little fella, how's it going?
Yeah.
That's
That's
so
a little
him, isn't
scary.
it?
You know, I was
He's
just
such
like
a
this.
cheerful.
This is
fella.
just not good. But that same day, I was lucky because that same day, I was actually, what was his name? I forgot his name. It had two M's, was something, it began with two, his first and last name.
Mickey Mouse.
They had me handcuffed to him
Uh-huh.
at the ring apron.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. He was a bad guy.
Oh.
Okay, because I was scorched then.
Yeah.
I personally had I don't like this kid.
Okay.
People saw me doing it. I had him by the handcuffs with his wrist.
Tweaking his wrist.
Not even tweaking his wrist, brother. His wrist was dripping blood.
Just-
I was grabbing the thing, just yanking him around the ring by the handcuffs.
Okay.
That was the best.
Cool.
Yeah. So sometimes, but that's
You're
what
really
happens.
good.
Sometimes you,
guy.
I mean, sometimes you have to do that shit.
That sometimes you have to
You
do
know,
this. stuff,
somebody
you know?
starts getting a little out of hand.
Show 'em who's boss.
People, I mean, when that happens, people get hurt. If someone gets out of hand, someone's going to get hurt.
That's what
Yeah.
So
happens.
you gotta cut it off as fast as you can,
You know,
or take it.
I'm a
take it for
small
real.
guy. I'm like 5'8", maybe. Okay, I was trained by Richard Byrne. This guy, Richard Byrne, was a Tang Soo Do master. If you look him up online, he's got like videos out. He taught me how to kill somebody with my thumb into the neck area.
Yeah.
Because he said you're small, you're gonna need something to protect yourself. So, yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just so you know. Keep effing with me.
Pressure points.
Keep effing with me, Raid. I mean, no, not Raiden.
Yeah, whoa.
I'm just kidding. Raiden, we love you. We wouldn't have you on the show till now. We asked Raiden if he wanted a microphone today, and he said unequivocally, "Fuck no." He became Russian. He said, "Niet."
Nyet.
Do you blame him? Poor guy. Oof.
Interesting. I saw this. I just found this is interesting. Burning cliche calories. Okay, like for
hell does
instance,
that mean?
if you were to really, oh my God, I'm climbing the walls. How many calories would you burn in an hour
Gotcha.
climbing the walls?
500.
No,
I don't like this game.
150 climbing the walls. Oh, you don't like
Are
this
we ever
game?
gonna win this?
Okay, it's not a game. You don't like this game? Try this
No.
one.
Whoa.
Okay, try this one then. Marvel villain or Bond villain?
Yeah, no, this one I'm gonna be horrible at.
Okay.
Because, you know.
I think
Let's
without
do
the
it.
answers, Scorch would get them all wrong.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna look at Raiden because I feel like Raiden's watched movies, and so
Yeah.
Raiden,
Okay.
you got me,
All
buddy.
right, come on.
Then you know what? I'm not
happening?
gonna
No, come
do
on.
that. We'll do that last. I also wanted to bring up tonight about the worst rated foods in history
Okay. Yeah.
because you brought up one.
Ketchup.
No, you brought up chicken a la king.
Yeah, yeah.
Chicken-
Who eats that?
I never did, but I never liked
I
creamy
think
anything.
on a biscuit, right?
Chicken a la king toast biscuit, right? And it's got like peas and stuff in it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
No. How about manwich?
Chicken a la king. I just remember on Andy Griffith, Aunt B made fun of some lady's chicken a la king. It tastes like wallpaper paste. And
Isn't that what it's
and
supposed to
it
be?
does. Chicken a la king is just like wallpaper.
I think that's it.
It really is.
nailed it.
What'd you say? Oh, manwich?
Manwich?
Manwich is just a sauce, though.
Yeah, manwich is just a sauce, and you put
your own meat in it.
beef in it.
Yeah.
It's just
So
a sauce.
manwich sauce, I didn't mind manwich sauce.
I'm okay with it.
It was smoky barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
poor
the yacht
people
life
eat
they
it.
don't.
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
caviar.
Oh, my mistake.
The caviar.
Whoops.
You know, I know we have a lot of viewers in New York, upstate New York, because I was in upstate New York for so many years. They say chicken riggies are considered one of the worst dishes ever. And I love chicken riggies.
Yeah,
Chicken
why?
riggies are basically rigatoni with piece of white meat chicken, and it's got a gravy on it, not a tomato gravy.
Noodles, good. Chicken's
Spicy.
good.
Chicken
Gravy,
chicken
good.
riggies are good. So chicken riggies,
Yeah.
whoever said they suck, chicken riggies
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah, I agree.
When I saw the name of this, I kind of was like, oh, it's got to be nasty.
Hold on. Going to you.
I'm sorry, I was just watching Raiden on his phone, excuse me.
Okay.
My bad. See what happens when you pay somebody before the show?
Okay.
Utah, number 22 on this list is from Utah.
Yeah.
It's Now it doesn't sound bad when you read it like this, but you know what it is? Have you heard of this?
You haven't said it, so I don't know.
Pasta salad made with pasta,
Good.
Well, that's a good start.
some custard,
Custard like
kind of
ice cream
custard?
or
custard,
custard
like pudding custard,
Pudding. Okay.
Cool Whip,
Cool Whip.
canned fruit, and it's called Frog's Eye Salad.
But why the noodles? I could see all the
That
things
must be
in
the
there,
frog
but
eye part of it,
the noodle? Why would you put a noodle in that?
because that's what it is.
You know what? It says here
Pasta salad.
only people that have a pool in their house put noodles in the Frog Eye Salad.
You said it has pasta in it, not me.
It does. This one now, this was voted number 10, the worst food ever. Number 10. I don't know why. This one, I would be all over it. Boil the artichokes
Out.
to make them tender.
Out.
Cut them up, add lemon, mustard, garlic, and olive oil.
Okay.
And dill. Artichoke salad. That sounds fabulous.
Cold, I'm assuming it's cold.
It cold. It got a 2.2
all right.
rating. It's rated number 10.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Are you a curry gal?
Not so much.
Mike, are you a curry dude? Do you like curry?
Are you a curry gal?
Curry dude?
Depends. I
Yeah.
can't do real super spicy anymore.
Okay.
Sour curry. This is a traditional dish in Thailand. Sour curry made with fish entrails.
What is that?
The innards of a fish, the organs.
No thanks.
So sour curry fish organs.
Why?
No, not good.
So what? You like put it on your sandwich
I
like
don't.
a spread,
I
or
don't
you
do.
just
I don't
eat it
do
as soup?
fish or curry, so I wouldn't do either one.
Yeah, I don't understand
This
that.
one I kind of like though. This one I would do. I'm going to say Raiden would do this.
Vegetables, I'm out.
No.
No, Raiden's
You know
in,
what?
Scorch's in.
I'm gonna say probably most of us in this room right now would do this.
Okay. What do we got?
It's called a ramen burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is. It is a burger that is on a bun made out of ramen noodles. In a heartbeat, right? I would make a turkey burger and put it on ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Hard noodles?
Yeah,
or soft?
hard
Okay.
ramen noodles.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
see,
think
no,
I have
I don't
that.
know if I could do like
Oh,
a hard.
I love the hard ramen. You know, I love crunchy ramen noodles. I think they're great. Anything like that, you let your saliva make them mushy, like mashed potato flakes. Oh, I love mashed potato.
Oh my god.
Uncooked?
I snort them.
You just eat it
I
uncooked?
sniff them, and my mucus in my nose makes them so it's mashed potato-y. Oh my God, I love that.
So gross.
This one is it's an old street food in England. Count me out. Okay.
England, got it.
The flavor is described as unique and rather unpleasant,
Oh, okay, good. Let's eat it.
dating back to the 1700s.
Old.
Jellied, anything jelly's nasty, but jellied eels.
Oh, yeah, no.
Now, have you ever had eel? You're a fish guy. Have you ever?
Yes, I've had eel.
Is it good?
I have had it on nigiri, so it's like a cooked eel on top of rice. But that's really the only place I've had eel.
Oh,
Was
speaking
it
of nigiri,
gelatin-like?
No, it was like
Boing, 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 boing,
roasted,
boing.
like
Oh,
grilled,
yeah,
kinda thing?
no.
are you sure it wasn't veal?
positive.
Okay.
That's not in the ocean.
But speaking of, you said some
Unagi, I
foreign
believe
word
is what
there,
they
which I
call
want to make mention. Can I go to camera one, please?
Oh, going to you. Sorry.
We just got to say a special SCORCH'S PFG-TV hello. Thank you for joining us today. Namaskara.
No mascara.
We love you guys. Thank you.
I'm going to need another drink.
Here's another one that was here that I don't understand why this is bad. Why would this be considered bad food? It's called chapalele.
Okay,
It's not really, you would think, just by the name, you'd think it's fucked up.
sure.
Chapalele, it's Chilean bread made with potatoes and flour.
Sounds great.
What would be wrong with that?
Nothing.
Are you looking that up, chapalele?
Nope.
Nope, he's talking to the chat room.
Oh, okay. Now here's,
I'm
That
dealing
sounds
with douchebags in the chat.
oh, what did they say?
Snag.
Just keep going.
Oh, I want to know what they say.
It's not even
I'll
worth
tell
it.
you, talking about bearded clams. Well, we
Oh, that's
won't-
cool.
We won't deal with that. But
Oh,
just,
It's not even on the list.
Oh, speaking of spam, So I says to
Oh God, here we go. I was waiting for this to
I
come
said
up.
to my mother the other day.
I was waiting for this to come up today.
I said to my mother the other day. My mother said, "Now, do you like eat the same things as Mike? Because you don't eat a whole lot." I said, "No, me and Mike eat totally different food."
Yeah.
She says, "Like, what do you mean?" I said, "For instance, Mike has Spam in the cabinet. Mike has Spam, like SPAM. Yes, Mom, Mike has Spam. How goyim is that?
He's a piece of crap.
Wow.
I had some Spam and scrambled eggs this morning.
Oh, God Almighty! Yes,
Love
You're
Spam.
making choices, Mike. You're making choices.
Spam. Smoked pork, shoulder, ham. SPAM.
And where's the Spam Museum? Anyone?
The Spam? It's in Minnesota.
It is in Minnesota.
There's also a very large ball of twine in Minnesota.
Good to
Take
know.
take
We
your
were talking
choices.
about Spam, though.
Well, just saying.
Camera 3, please.
Can I give you another one? Can I give you another one? We don't even have a camera 3. It broke when we were at. It broke when we were at Blue Marble.
No,
I
it was
thought it got
actually
left
Rock
under-
Rally. It blew
Yeah,
over.
It broke
I
at
think
Rock
it got
Rally.
left under a bench at
It
Rock
might have
Rally.
been. It might have been broken at the Plus. Could have been at On the Rocks. I don't. Nothing breaks here at the Brick
The brick house? I'm pretty sure it got left under a bench.
That was funny. Let's go. Let's flash back to that day, shall we?
Let's.
Let's flash back to that day.
Let's
I made
flash.
a lot of friends that day.
We were at Rock Rally, was it? Yeah, we're at Rock Rally.
Rock
We were
Rally,
at, oh,
yes.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, we're like, "Hey, where's that third camera?"
And Megan was in charge of it.
No.
Yes.
No. He still to this day blames me. No.
Camera 1, please.
Who's in charge of it? Scorch? Who's
Tell
in
the
charge
truth,
of it?
brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, he took the easy way
Yeah, he
out.
sure did.
So Mike, he's getting better now, but Mike has an issue sometimes if he gets on the wrong end of bad. He gets angry. You were angry that
You're
day.
gonna make him angry right now.
No,
I
no,
wasn't
He
angry.
wasn't
I
angry at all.
was
He was eating some.
stressed.
You were eating some macaroni
That was so
in a
good.
cup
That
thing.
macaroni you had was good
Yeah,
that
how
day.
can you be mad when you're eating
It
that?
was great.
It was good that day, yeah.
It was so good, Megan forgot the camera underneath the bench.
No, but Megan definitely made friends with a lot of weird ass people trying to find where the camera went, and I found it. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now, the Rock Rally was when? August, right?
Yeah.
I saw an old.
I'm
Yeah.
shutting down the chat room
Okay,
completely
please
because
do.
these guys are being fucking
Okay,
stupid.
bye, chat room. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Chat room's done. At Rock Rally, I saw a dude that was being chased by aliens. Wasn't that Rock Rally?
Uh-huh.
Well, okay. Just making sure. Yeah, just
facts.
making sure. Yep.
And we also found a person that was consuming make love, which I will let you decide what that means, but she was also nude, and she was claiming that the make love was coming from folds of flesh. If you would like to join, she was happy to have you.
You know,
Good old Rock Rally. You think you've seen it all, and then you hit Northwoods Rock Rally.
we saw somebody upstairs here at the Brick House today.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That
That
I-
person should have been at Rock
I
Rally.
haven't seen in a long time. Hey, TZ, good to see you, brother.
Nice to meet
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
Okay, let's go back to this. Here's something that made the grossest food list, and I don't know why. And this is another one, I don't know why. A calzone, or calzone,
Delicious.
stuffed with French fries and hamburgers.
No. Why would you do that?
Make a cheeseburger calzone. What's wrong with that? I think that's a good thing.
Because a calzone's really good when you put like mozzarella cheese and red sauce in it. Put some basil on the top. Yeah.
I do like red sauce.
Well, so why you reckon it with a cheeseburger?
How about blodpalt?
saying.
Blodpalt is in Sweden and Finland.
Okay.
Blodpalt is dumplings. So
Dumplings are good.
dumplings.
Yeah.
Dumplings are made with reindeer blood.
Yeah. You lost me at the old reindeer. See, why just leave it alone? When it's okay, just let it be okay.
This company is called Taste Atlas. Pancakes made with onions, spices,
Okay.
a little bit of sugar,
Yeah.
and reindeer blood.
Why? Maybe there's a lot of it available.
Maybe in Sweden there might be a lot of reindeer
Maybe there's a
blood.
lot available, yeah.
What's the nastiest thing that you've ever eaten, for real? Like that when you ate it, you were like, oh, what the? Ugh.
Ketchup.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Ketchup is fucking atrocious.
I love ketchup.
Tomatoes, great. Lovely. Vinegar, good. Sugar, great. Ketchup?
My mom,
Whoa.
my mom made this soup with shells in it, like not seashells, like vegetable, like pasta shells.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant like.
And I think that the soup was
Clams.
supposed to be minestrone, but I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
What was it?
I don't know, but it was the worst food.
Ketchup
The worst
sauce.
food I've ever eaten in my life was
Yeah?
that.
Was
yeah.
your mom a good cook?
But hold
Is your
on.
mom a good cook?
You are very.
My mom,
particular.
Oh, no, he's not.
in her
Bullshit.
day, my mom made this kosher dish called simmis,
Yeah.
which is vegetable pudding. It's not like when I say vegetable pudding, it's not like pudding. It's like potatoes and sweet
Like bread
potatoes
pudding,
and
that's-
carrots.
yeah, oh.
Yeah, it's really good. No, it's really. So she made that
That
good.
sounds,
Excuse me. Was my mom a good cook?
yeah. Or is. She's,
No.
oh, that's
She
fair.
made good chicken soup and made good cabbage, stuffed cabbage and cabbage soup.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, no, she was not a good cook. Mike, was parents good cook? Mom a good cook? Dad a good cook?
Both. Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, we grew up kind of the same place you did, so we ate a lot. I ate a lot of seafood.
Yeah.
Dig it. Yeah.
Pasta, mom's
Yeah.
lasagna.
What'd your parents make? So when your mother made it, you were like, I don't want that. Your kids go through that with you.
Oh, yeah.
What was your please don't make that dish?
I don't know. I didn't really have, I don't know.
So do you make your kids eat what you make, or do you make them something special?
80% of the time.
Which
Like-
way?
80% of the time they eat what I eat.
Because they like it, or you make them?
Do all of the above? Yeah.
How are you making them if they like it?
Because they would much rather have like a
Right, but they like.
pepperoni pizza. Well,
Right, but if like for me it was green beans. You're gonna sit there and eat them.
oh, yeah.
Sit
See,
there till they're gone.
I'm married to the you're going to sit there until they're gone, and I'm the take
Ho-
a
ho-
no
ho-
thank you bite. I call that a no thank you bite. You have one bite. If
I've
you
had
don't
to,
like it,
yeah.
then that's
So
okay.
I've come around.
So you were born. You have a pool in your house. You're married.
$5 million
You're married.
to a poor person.
I had no.
I found a poor person to marry.
I had no idea. Wow.
I know. I know. See, I'm just doing good deeds for the world, is what I'm doing.
What's the worst thing you ever did to somebody?
Well,
Now that we're talking about that, what's
Yeah,
what's the worst thing you ever did to
thing I ever
somebody?
did to somebody.
Meaning in what way?
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
so many horrible things I've done. I
No
need
shit.
something a little more specific, like a department. Tell me a department of.
What's the worst thing you've ever done that caused somebody else grief?
Well,
You just said the same thing in different words.
No.
so how about it depends. Punching some guy in the face the day before his wedding, so he had a black eye in the wedding photo. Would that count?
Black
Did you do
eye?
Black eye in his.
Did
yeah.
you do that?
Yes, I did.
You did that. Okay. I one time.
But
Schwartz.
it was during work. So.
Oh.
He called it
Because-
his Schwartz eye.
Yeah. Whoa. Wow.
He loves it.
This
I
is
don't
in
know if
New
you know.
Orleans at a strip club.
One time I wrote. I shouldn't say this out loud because I was going to take it to my grave. Maybe I might change my mind.
Let's,
change your
let's change
Yeah,
our
I might
story.
change my mind.
Change
okay,
your
I'm taking that one. That one's going with me.
I would have blown itching powder.
Itching powder?
Yep, through an elbow straw
What is itching powder?
up my.
Oh, come on.
It's like fiberglass insulation.
Fiberglass really is all it is
Oh,
ground
okay,
up,
okay.
very
Got-
fine fiberglass.
Okay, got it.
Blew it up Miss Barker's dress while she was standing at the door at study hall.
You're slightly perverted and slightly horrible.
See her at the door
Itching her.
doing doing this
You
shit.
did that for real?
Oh yeah, I ended up going to court for teacher
feel-
harassment.
I feel like you're actually a really good person right now. Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
you
what'd you
probably
do?
should. I was a horrible child.
Yeah. I mean, weren't we all? Probably not reading, but
No, this is horrible. Like fireworks in the classroom and yeah.
wow, you guys are.
Mike played
rotten.
doctor, said I got to take your temperature.
Right in your bum.
Yeah,
That
bum.
was yesterday, though. So
Yeah,
that,
was.
he
that don't
wasn't a
count.
child.
That wasn't a child.
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh.
Raiden, what's the worst thing you... Can you give Raiden a microphone for this? I'm going to.
I
Here.
don't think Ray wants to say.
I'll get him one. He doesn't need to lean into your.
Yeah, let's not do that
Wait,
again.
what's
let's
the
not do
worst
that.
thing-
Revisit
what's the
that.
All right,
worst thing
Raiden,
you've
you're gonna
ever
have to
done?
speak up.
What's that? You gotta remember. Bullshit. We're all talking
Raiden
about it.
doesn't have braces.
Wait, hold on. What? What?
Wait a minute, time out.
Oh my
Raiden
God, he
has
has
no
no
braces.
braces.
Wow.
We're gonna wait here,
Nice.
but
Stick to two. What's the worst thing Raiden's done?
Oh, he's a perfect angel. He doesn't do bad things.
Just like a mom.
Did you say he's a perverted angel? What?
yeah, that's what she said. Perverted angel.
There, I'm gonna pull him.
Whoa.
Mom says that's me.
I'm gonna pull a Mark from Brickhouse.
Stop.
No, he actually, he actually was doing something like, well, not that one, but he was doing something like. I
We
don't know,
love Brickhouse. Hey, give it up for
The
Brickhouse,
way-
by the
making
way.
a little dog come through.
Brickhouse has been very cool with us, and we're glad to have them.
Yeah,
so
we are.
It's,
They're all
it's
right.
Good.
Yeah.
You know what's good? You hear that band upstairs?
I can't hear anything yet, but I do know we came in and it smelled. Shut up. Grateful Dead, he said. We came in and it smelled like some sort of a meat masterpiece going on, and they
Yeah.
have Friday specials of all the meat sandwiches with chips. So I don't know, and like $6.50 or something for a big sandwich and chips. That's a deal.
The place we went to the other day was fun. Did you have fun the other day when we went to the?
We went to
when
a
we went
place?
to the. All of us. Your man was there.
Oh, the Pablo.
Yeah.
I mean, I was supposed to say that.
Well, are you talking about the Pablo?
Yeah,
or
I was thinking.
prior to?
I was thinking the prior
bar.
to. Yeah.
Oh,
The bar.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike introduced me to some sort of evil
The naughty and
something.
nice.
It's pink.
The naughty and nice.
So we went out back, and Mike and I were like, "Oh, do you want to party?" And yeah, okay. And so he's like, "Let me introduce you to the pink drink." And I
nice.
was like, "Oh, Mike, I don't know. It's my first time. I'm feeling nervous." Wow. And then he was like, "Just spit on it," and then everything was good.
You know what I thought was nice was seeing Shannon, my pal
Shannon?
Shannon.
Oh yeah, Shannon from.
My pal Shannon from.
Oh no, that wasn't at the bar though. That
No,
was
No, that was at the
Pablo.
show.
The event, yeah,
At the
yeah.
from the Eau Claire Police Department. Shannon, she used to be the news girl. Yeah.
she did.
She was fun. I had Shannon when I was doing pause. She did pause with me, and there was one time I climbed the cage.
I saw that one.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
She was like, "What the hell
it.
did
She's
I get
like,
my?"
Oh, yikes, well, here's this guy.
But
come
we
and
ended
give
up
him money.
we ended up being really good friends. Now,
Yeah.
now she's married. She got a twin sister that's an artist. And,
Nice.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it was good seeing a lot of people.
Yeah.
When you're at a show like that,
Mm-hmm.
the first dude they called up was the
Oh,
worst.
the worst.
I feel sad for all the people that hit the stage because they were very embarrassed and it was awkward
that's
and
the-
whatever.
But you can't be.
and maybe you don't buy the tickets in the front row.
But also, there
when
was
you
people
know
that
they're
they,
taking
Colin went
volunteers.
to someone and he was like, "Nope, pass." And
Yeah,
they just went
that's
on.
true. Yeah, that
You know,
that
if
is
you don't want
true.
to go up,
That is true.
don't.
Yeah, just
I will
don't.
tell you what, both of those guys, Colin and Brad, handled
So
everything.
good. Well, you can see they've obviously done that before, where they get
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
not great
Oh, just
people.
like a horrible
Yeah.
person, and
yeah, and
because
made
it's
it funny.
really, I mean, it's whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with just those two, and they're asking questions and pulling in people, and it's just that first guy was
Yeah.
horrible.
But I mean, then they also were really good at turning it around and making people laugh at the person that's kind of a
Yeah.
doofus.
Yep.
Sucks to suck, but we're gonna laugh at you. Yeah.
Look at Mike run.
He is a gazelle. Have you ever seen him run? That guy, he covers like 8 feet in one step.
I did see him run. I saw him run
It's incredible. Look at
at
him.
the Sportsman's Club when the cop was after us for smoking. Yeah.
Smoking what? What?
Fact.
Okay, here you go, guys. Odd job. Marvel villain or Bond villain?
Odd Job is
Odd Job
Bond.
is okay. I thought we were talking about jobs that are weird.
I'm
Odd
gonna say
Job.
Odd Job is Bond,
Yeah, I would go Bond.
and he is the Chinese dude
Oh.
that threw his hat.
I'm
You
changing.
said Marvel? Okay.
I'm changing mine because I trust Raiden. I'm saying Marvel.
I don't know what character, but Odd Job is a villain in Bond from
Booyah.
Goldfinger.
Raiden, you're out.
No, it's not the shoe, it's the hat.
How about
the
this
shoe
one?
was in Austin Powers. Come on.
Oh, see, I saw
Don't
that.
go
I
to
saw
the
Austin
movies.
Powers.
How about
That's a-
Whiplash?
Whiplash?
That is Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah, Marvel.
Iron Man 2. Marvel.
That'd be Marvel. All right.
This one's going to be harder. Dr. Otto Octavius.
Marvel.
Oh yeah, he didn't even
100%
hesitate. He's like Marvel. Oh, it's so hard.
Otto
Great, and he's
Octavius,
got
Dr.
this.
Ock.
Nerd.
Spider-Man.
Which one?
I want to say Doc Ock was from.
Where they kissed upside down.
Which Spider-Man?
Or if we're talking movies, or are we talking comic
Yeah,
books?
Spider-Man.
No. Doc Ock was out of the comic book.
The Amazing.
Spider-Man 2.
Okay, so we're talking
Nobody
movies.
cares.
Dr. No.
Dr. No
Bond.
is Bond.
Bond. Yeah.
Okay. Kingpin.
Management, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and beyond. All the way to Madison.
Yeah, you guys owe us money, by the way, for that.
Kingpin,
sorry.
I am saying, stand by, Marvel.
Marvel, what'd you say? Marvel?
I'm going Bond. Just
Do you know
do it.
what Marvel?
Negative. Kingpin is Batman, actually, I believe.
Kingpin's Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. Damn.
Well, that's Scorch. The really buff dude is. For in case you missed it, he said, that's the really buff dude.
I love it when you speak into your microphone.
Le Chiffre. Le Chiffre. Chiffre. Le
Totally Bond.
Chiffre.
Totally Bond. Yeah. Waiting on you, Snow.
I'm going with Marvel.
He's Googling it.
No, I'm not.
Le Chiffre Casino Royale Bond.
Okay, so I never have seen Casino Royale because that's not really James
I'm
Bond.
gonna
You know
give
how
you.
many I've seen?
I'm gonna give you two more. Cull Obsidian.
Marvel.
Cull Obsidian.
Bond.
Marvel.
Mike Snow gets it with Marvel, Infinity War, and finally, Bucky Barnes.
Bucky Barnes is Marvel. That would be the Winter Soldier. Thank you.
Wow, jeez.
Captain
you guys
America?
got a lot of time.
Yeah, he played the Winter Soldier.
In Captain America?
Yep.
Wow, there you go. Today was an action-packed show. What else?
Have
got?
you
Anything?
ever watched any of those movies? Can I ask you?
Negative.
Yeah,
Nope.
me either. So
There's
I feel like,
so many references that I speak of that
Yeah.
fall on deaf ears.
yeah,
It's sad.
I'm feeling
It's
you on this
sad.
one because you lost me on all of that. I just looked at his face, and then I'd look at his face, and then those ones over there because everyone in this house knew what the hell was going on except for me and you. Well,
So-
you because you read
Well, today on the show, we learned that pickle juice and vodka and jalapeno
Jalapeno.
makes
Good
for
mix.
a damn good freaking shot.
That was a great
Real
shot.
good
it. Yeah, that was a good mix.
Today on the show, we learned about how we were bad people sometimes,
Horrible people.
bad
yeah.
stuff our parents cooked. We learned that Meghan grew up with a pool in her house. I had no idea. That's blown me away. We learned
Do you want to know something else?
What's that?
There's a slide
Is
and
there
a
really?
swing.
In the pool area?
No, a slide into it and a swing to jump off
Wow,
into it.
isn't that something? We
I have
learned
a
that
feeling this pool is actually a river.
Raiden got his braces off,
And he
Yeah.
had a birthday.
and he had a birthday. When was your birthday?
So hold
Oh,
on.
happy
Is that
day
does
before
that
my
make
mom.
you
Happy birthday.
17 now, or you just turned 16?
And did you get a plastic card that has your name and face on it? Okay,
Don't look at your parents. They have nothing to do with it.
I dig it. All right.
What else have we learned today?
Uh,
Anything good? We learned that the chat room doesn't know how to play nice.
apparently.
Yeah, and they're done. I couldn't figure out how to shut it off this quick, but it won't be there next weekend.
Okay.
Next Friday, so bye.
Okay, we tried. You know.
Yeah, we tried, but you want to be D-bags and
Better
talk
luck
about,
in February.
talking about, yeah, whatever.
That has nothing to do with the show.
I want to know now.
So disappointing.
Oh, just people using N-words and
Why?
N-words?
Why?
yeah,
For
because
what reason?
because they're assholes and 30 years shtick.
Yeah,
And that's
You
the
bring
only
out the best
reason
in
we're
everybody,
here is
huh?
because of this chat room. Well, bye.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
why.
Stupid.
You say that to
Because
me.
people are keyboard cowboys.
Yep.
You wanna meet up with, just have a whatever. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Punching bitches.
No,
Yeah.
We don't need another.
Hang on one second. Let me just double check on
incident.
something. I want to double check on
the
something
bank.
because I may be wrong. Okay, I might be wrong. Okay, you guys, I'm going to give you some credit. You may be right. If it wasn't for the chat room, the 27,464 people that are subscribers wouldn't be there.
Well, no, it'd actually be 460
Oh, so-
subscribers
so-
without the chat room
so-
people. That's,
So you know what?
give them credit.
And I'm going to say this one more time, and then we don't have to worry about it ever
They
again.
love you, Scorch. They hate me. But guess who's in control?
Life sucks,
The
man.
weirdest thing of all,
Those who have your data control you.
and I've said this so many times, the weirdest thing of all, good, bad, or otherwise, the weirdest thing of all is I haven't really had anything to do with that group of people, except with that group of people. You know, I mean, unless they
Yeah,
bring
when
it
it
up.
was happening, yeah.
Unless they bring it up, I don't have anything to do with them. I don't care about them. I don't.
Get over it.
They still bring
30
up
years ago.
They still bring up stuff more than
color
that.
of the day.
They still bring up stuff that like when I first met O and A.
pizza?
Okay, when I first met O. Okay, pizza. We'll do that one. Pizza and hamburgers was from 1994. 1994. That is 32 years ago.
A joke they think that doesn't get old, but it's totally old.
But
Over
they're
it.
a legend in their own mind.
And nobody
In
understands
the O and
it.
A verse is what
Nobody understands it. But that.
boycott. I just saw the boycott is on.
Oh, cool. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
And with that, we'll say bye bye. Give it up for Raiden.
Raiden.
Happy birthday, Rita!
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Raiden.
brother.
Mike Snow behind the controls.
Fuck him.
Happy
We hate him.
Boom! Mike Snow!
Give it up for the chat room. We'll see you back here next week because you can't live.
No!
No, we won't.
They can't live without it either.
If Mike doesn't activate it,
Well, that's
he
fair.
can't be
You
there.
know, Megan. Give it up for Megan.
Yay, me!
I'm Scorch. We'll see you next time right here live at the Brick House on SCORCH'S PFG-TV. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.
Going out to party? DiveBarLowkeeper.com. Remember, don't drink and drive.
Great show. Fun show. Early show.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're still live, just so you know.
Not me.
Bye. Oh, wait. We're going mute.